In the first year, I generated $130,000 in my cash-based practice, and in the second year, we did $500,000, and then we just wrapped up our third year, and we generated over $1 million. My name is Dr. Bagge, and I'm the founder of ProKinetics Physical Therapy and Performance. We have locations in Oakland, California, San Diego, California, and then also Des Moines, Iowa. A lot of people, when they're in school, I remember sitting down with one of my professors when I was about to graduate, and they were helping me plan with regards to what I wanted to do, and I told them I wanted to do cash-based PT, and they said, that's not realistic. You need more experience, and that wasn't the first time I heard it. I was hearing it from family members, I was hearing it from friends, I was hearing it from classmates saying that, oh, there's no way that you can open a cash-based practice right out of school, especially when people are paying premium prices. You need experience and build that before doing cash-based PT. So I heard about Aaron's program through his podcast. So I was in physical therapy school, and I did my first, I think it was my first or second clinical rotation, and I got experience of what an outpatient clinic is truly like. And it's like, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can treat 15, 20 patients a day. Day in and day out, and have an aide or an assistant spend more time with the patient. And it's like, I don't know if this is for me. And so I knew that there has to be something different. If there isn't something different, I might have to go to another profession or drop out of PT school or go a different route, because this isn't what I thought physical therapy was. And so I stumbled across Aaron's podcast, and that's where I really started to absorb some of his content. And from there, I went to a couple of his free webinars and a couple of his free downloads that helped me a lot with getting started. I was hesitant to move forward with Aaron just because of the cost. I really shouldn't say cost because it's an investment. And it was mainly just weighing, am I going to get a return on my investment? And I reflected on all the things that he had done for me already just from the free content and how far that got me. And then I was like, if his free content can get me to where I'm at right now, I can only imagine what it's gonna get me with his paid help. And I'm so happy that I did and I made that jump because it's an investment, it's not an expense. And if I could go back and tell myself, I'd tell myself to do the same thing over and over again each time. Aaron teaches you a lot of different things that you can't get elsewhere. A lot of it's mindset. It really comes down to mindset and truly believing in yourself, especially if you're a new grad. A lot of times people are worried about charging premium prices for the changes that they get for their patients. They're worried about charging more than a copay, or worried that their patients won't pay more than a copay to work with them. So a lot of it's mindset, a lot of it's strategy that you really just can't get anywhere else, because Aaron's, in my opinion, the godfather of cash-based PT, and has been doing it longer than anybody else has. So he has that much more experience to help you avoid pitfalls and help you transform your life, not just your practice, but your life as well. And so that's really what you can. The changes I see aren't just in my practice, but my life as well. I have more free time. I was able to grow and expand to multi-practitioners, multi-locations, and it's really changed my life, not just financially, but time freedom, be able to enjoy more time with my friends, family, my girlfriend, stuff like that. So it really helps you more than just in business, but really transforms your life as well. I mean, we come out of, as I think I saw a stat that the average physical therapist has over $100,000 in debt. And so I see a lot of people taking the strategy of save, and just living very minimalistic. That's fine, you can do that, but there's also another way, and that's increase your overall revenue that you're generating to be able to pay off your student loans faster. After working with Aaron, I had over $130,000 in debt paid off in about 2 years. It wasn't by saving, it was by betting on myself, investing in Aaron's program, and being able to generate more revenue in my practice to in turn be able to pay off my student loans and my student debt. Yeah, the main reason that I enrolled is I knew that I wanted to scale. I'd heard so many people tell me that it's not even possible to start a cash-based practice, let alone scale it. And so part of it was I'd already proven people wrong with regards to that you can't start a cash-based PT practice as a new grad. And I wanted to prove people wrong that you can't scale it. And now to this day, we have 3 different locations. We have over 5 PTs that are working across these 3 locations and truly started to scale and to do what a lot of people didn't think was possible. As most physical therapists know, with traveling physical therapy, or in home health, that's the main 2 areas that you can make or push over $100,000 a year. But usually with traveling PT, you're seeing, especially outpatient orthopedic, you're seeing high volumes of patients, and that's just not self-sustainable. So coming out of school is making about $100,000 from doing traveling, but it just just wasn't sustainable. I was already burnt out in about 13 or 14 weeks in. Then I started to just grow my cash-based practice. In the first year, I generated $130,000 in my cash-based practice. And in the second year, we did $500,000. We just wrapped up our third year and we generated over $1 million. And so that's allowed me to, pay off over $100,000 in student loans. It's allowed me to invest in real estate. It's allowed me to invest in different things and other avenues and have that time freedom as well. Not have credit card debt, no debt whatsoever. And that's an amazing feeling. I went from being a new grad, just trying to get my first patient, and in under 3 years, I'm to having 5 physical therapists across 3 different locations across the US. We have locations in San Diego, Oakland, and Des Moines, and we're continuing to grow and scale from there, and that was all within 3 years, so relatively a short time frame. Made a lot of big changes, and a lot of that's due to Aaron's help. Aaron's coaching program has been the single most important decision of my life because it's really truly transformed my life with regards to happiness, time freedom, and just overall quality of life.